Serving up a mixed plate in tonight's Food for Thought with some pretty popular names on the menu.
KCBD News Channel 11's Christy Harton joins us with this week's report. Christy.
Karen and Abner, while the Golden Arches wasn't the first fast food chain, it might be the most well-known, and it cooked up some perfection. Plus, a popular chicken joint lands at the bottom, and that's where we start.
Popeyes at 2505 82nd had 18 violations. Here's a look at their priority violations. Rice was not at least 135 degrees. An employee did not remove their gloves and wash their hands after handling raw chicken. The inspector notes the employee handled the raw chicken with gloved hands, then handled the fryer basket and used a pair of tongs and then set the tongs on an open container of ready-to-eat chicken tenders. An employee touched their clothing before putting on gloves. An employee turned off the faucet at a hand sink with their bare hands. A barrier, like a paper towel, must be used to prevent cross-contamination. The hose of the mop sink was inside the basin of the mop sink. A part of the mop sink faucet was broken and dripping. A wiping cloth is being used to hold plumbing together on the 3-compartment sink. And the inspector notes, due to the number and the nature of the violations, active managerial control was not observed. The report shows most violations were corrected at the time of the inspection. La Cabana restaurant at 1105 East 50th had 15 violations. Here's a look at their priority violations. Several items were above the safe cold temperature of 41 degrees, including raw eggs, tripas, cooked sausage, cooked chorizo, and rice. Raw chicken was stored over whole beef, and raw sausage was stored over raw fish. A sanitizer solution was not strong enough. Employees were not washing their hands after changing tasks. A spray bottle was not labeled. Glass cleaner was not stored properly. Shellfish were not stored with a shell stock tag. Now, this contains information about its origin. An open container of milk did not have a date mark. Carnitas were held past their date mark. And a metal storage cart had chipped paint and was rusted. The report shows most of the violations were corrected at the time of the inspection. Now to this week's good news. Here's a look at our top performers. McDonald's inside the Walmart at 1911 Marshall Sharp Freeway, and Red Lobster at 5034 50th.
To take a look at all those violations, just go to our website at kcbd.com and click on Food for Thought. Karen and Abner, back to you.
Thank you, Chris.